So for the last couple of days, I've been driving the new Changan E-star, courtesy of Changan Lebanon. It's Changan's fully electric compact city car. I actually haven't seen any reviews online on this car in English, so it's gonna be interesting to check it out for you guys today. You can see, starting with the design of this car, you'll notice we don't have any apparent grille from here except down towards the bottom with the radiator for the air conditioning. We do have lime green accents that refer back to the interior that I'm gonna show you in a second. LED daytime running lights. I kind of like their design. They do make the front look futuristic. These are your turn signals, which I'm going to turn on in a second. If you take a closer look towards the side, we have 15-inch alloy wheels, front and rear disc brakes, which is really interesting to note. Obviously, regenerative braking on this fully electric car. Opening the door, take a look at those seats. I kind of like their design. They're cloth seats, but we do have blue accents, which is really cool, and the lime green accents. I'm gonna jump inside, show you all its cool stuff. I currently have my camera over there. I was filming some driving impressions. Taking a look at this rear end. Again, as I mentioned, it's a small car. It has a cute factor to it. You'll notice the lime green accents that refer back over here with the emblem. We have 150 liters worth of space. Opening that trunk, I have my charging cables over here. You simply plug this at home, and then you plug this inside this car, and you can even store it down at the bottom so it doesn't look messy. Over here in the back, and then completing our walk around, it has the same dimensions as the Smart 4.4, which is interesting to note. Checking out the back seats, there we go again. Those seats, they do look nice from the back. The back seats are more comfortable than the front seats, which is interesting to point, especially through here. I really like the seating, and very spacious. So I'm 186 centimeters and I fit very comfortably. Let me just demonstrate really quickly. Now the seat is pretty more far away, but I still have enough of legroom. And let me just show you headroom really quickly. And you can see headroom is pretty impressive, which is honestly a big thumbs up for this car. You can see the massive window that we get, and rear visibility is pretty good. Let's jump to the front and show you all its cool stuff. Alright, so here's a POV tour inside the new Changan E-star. Again, these lime green accents do look pretty nice inside this car. And again, these white accents with the cool design styling even over here. We have two 10.25-inch screens. As you can see, these do remind you of BMW's instrument panel. You can see that with the battery and how much range we have left. Honestly, range has been really good. We have 300 kilometers of range effectively, and I've been driving for the past couple of days and we still have a lot of range, and I haven't charged it yet, which is interesting to note. The steering wheel is also very similar to BMW's wheel. I mean, just look at that, very BMW-like, especially with the aluminum spoke. We have empty buttons over here, unfortunately, but you have your volume and multimedia stuff. We do not have Bluetooth inside this car, and that screen is pretty much, I won't say useless, but I mean, it doesn't have a lot of functionalities. In fact, this is the only screen that you get, no sub-menus. You can turn it on or off from here. You have the clock, and then pressing on here, for example, to change, you know, your mode, stations, whatever. You do have a USB port, USB-A, and now it's for charging. So if you want to put music or multimedia, you simply press on here, which I find quite weird. I mean, this is the only touch section. Otherwise, you can see nothing is touch from here, even the climate control stuff, nothing touch. These are touch sensitive, the controls over here, to seek track, for example. And for your different modes, multimedia, and the climate control even, you simply, for example, slide your finger to the fan speed, change the temperature, and you can see how it's going to change over there. Again, I'm not really sure I like this infotainment screen. This is your, basically the levels of regenerative braking. So we have B plus and B minus. Let me just zoom in really quickly. Okay, so you'll have B plus and B minus. There we go. So B plus is slightly more aggressive, and you can see how the range, basically the estimated range, changes. So we're going on B plus. You do have a bit more range left. Touch. Let's just turn off the air conditioning. 12-volt power outlet with one cup holder and a small cubby space. I really do like this shift by wire gear selector with these nice graphics. It does look really cool with the electronic parking brake. The storage area over here is pretty deep, but I mean, it's kind of small. We do have a glove box as well, with this Changan vest, which is really cool. So close that up. All right, so coming to the left of the driver, first of all, you notice your mirror commands with this button that turns on or off the sound that's generated when you're going on low speeds, because so as not to run people over, it's going to alert them. It's a quite weird sound. I don't really like it. I'm going to show you that in a second. Opening up the charging port and the trunk and the fuel door. It's not actually obviously a fuel door, but we're going to show you that. So first of all, this is your charging port over here, your slow charging. you plug it in here with the one we saw in the trunk, and then opening up the hood, we have the front electric motor, obviously powering the front wheels. It's pretty empty engine bay, but there's that. Let's just close that up. And again, taking a look at the design, what do you guys think? It turns out a lot on the road, and a lot of people have been asking me about this car because they directly assume it's electric because of its pretty interesting design. Coming back over here for the fuel door, this is for your fast charging, basically. Plug it like this. So there's that. I don't believe we do have fast charging in Lebanon, so you're going to be mostly using the front.